Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, let me spray this here Florida water everywhere. I'm cleaning it out. We cleaning it. We cleaning it. We cleaning it. We sanctifying it, baby. Get your Florida water. Get your sage. Get your Palo Santo. It's a full moon. Let me tell you, when I tell you, it's been already a heck of a day. One heck of a day. One heck of a day. And it's about to be one heck of a few days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish sanctifying and cleansing my surface here, and we're going to play the intro, and then we're going to go on and we're going to get started. Y'all ready? Here we go. Are you ready for some real thought-provoking conversations that lead to spiritual wisdom and discovery, to provide you with clear direction on every area of your life? Well, sit back and relax. You've made it to the right place. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Heart of Inspiration. Hey, hello everyone. I know it's been a minute. It's been a long minute, and I'm gonna stop promising y'all I'm gonna be somewhere when I ain't gonna be there. We've been so busy doing a lot of things, other things. Can everybody hear me? And I'm gonna let this get out that we are here and we are in the house. Let folks know that yes, I am gonna be doing one of my guided meditations today. That is going to happen. We're also going to talk about the astrology of the full moon. So happy full moon to everyone. So happy, joy for us to be here today and able to celebrate this. And for us to get together to be able to do this. I cannot stress enough. This full moon in Aquarius, now there's going to be 2 full moons here in August. There's 2 full moons here in August. And so this is the first of 2, which you know, technically there's 13 lunar cycles, not just 12. So this is the month we get the 13th. It's very interesting because we're getting this full moon in Aquarius right before the 8/8 Lion's Gate, which falls halfway between the full moon and the new moon in Leo. This is a lot going on. There's a lot going on here in August, as it has been in 2023. It's over halfway over. I cannot believe it. I'm going to welcome folks that are here. Hello, Melinda J. Thank you, moderator, hostess with the mostest. I appreciate you. Yes, everybody, like as you're coming in. Good evening, Christina. Good evening, live too long. Hello, sir. Hello, I'm so glad that you're here. Well, welcome, folks, as y'all are coming in. Let me make sure the people know. Let me go over here and make sure that the people know that we're here. We're going to make a post as well. And I'm going to also shoot this out over not only just the YouTubes, but the Twitters and everywhere. So just give me one quick second. I'm going to do that now to let the folks know that we are here, loud, live, and in charge. Let me go back to the studio. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Create post. And we're also going to talk about the astrology, okay? Live now. Come on in for some meditation and astrology. Here we go. All right, post. All right, that's good enough. Okay, here we go. I want to say first of all that this full moon is all about clarity and decisiveness. And it is also about gathering up your team. like making sure that the people that are on your team, that are on your side, that are working with you, that you're working with, that you are properly aligned, everything is in order. Hey, Lady D, how's it going, girl? That everything is properly in order, that the team that you're with is the team that you're meant to hang with. I think some of us, a lot of us, let me put it this way, the team can change. Okay. You can, I don't know how many of y'all watch sports, or some of y'all probably tolerate it, professional sports especially. Championship teams, after they win championships, don't seem to stay together for forever. Now, there's various reasons why that happens. Sometimes the owners don't want to pay the guys what they're worth. Sometimes the guys are like, "Hey, I was on the championship team and I, scored the winning touchdown, or I carried the team, for 3 out of the 4 wins that we had, in the series, or I hit the most home runs on the team last year." You could just go with any sport that you wish. And then they want more money because they really do deserve it, right? They've evolved as a player. They've gotten a better, maybe they were riding the bench one year, and then now in this championship year, they really came up and they were no longer just riding the bench as the 8th man. They were really the 6th man. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the championship team does not stay together season after season, year after year, even though that chemistry that they had took them to the championship. The same way that sometimes, guys, we have to sometimes retire some of the players on the team. And sometimes we have to move away from some of the players on the team. It just happens. Maybe some of the players will do better on another team and we'll do better on our own. It's okay. This is also about realigning and making sure that the team that you have surrounded yourself with, that all of you are rowing in the same direction, that you're moving in the same direction, that you all are of one vision, or at least your visions are aligned and agree. So this is what this is about. Hey, just to impress. I miss your face, baby. Child, let me tell you something. We living very well. I cannot complain. I've had some good days, right? And I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days and lonely nights. But when I look around and when I think things over, all my good days, they outweigh my bad days, and I won't complain. Y'all remember that song? Some of y'all will remember that song. I don't know how many of y'all gonna remember that, but some of y'all is going to remember that their song. Wow. I don't know where that came from, but my God, today, whoever needed to hear it is hearing it. Whoever needed to hear it is hearing it today. I'm putting together something in the chat. So now you all know we're about to get into I was just trying to let some folks come in the door, come on in the room. We are going to have an event here on Thursday from 7 to 9. It's actually going to be on Zoom. I'm actually just trying to get this where I can actually post it, because I can only post 200 characters. So I'm trying to get this under 200 characters. I'm still at 35. God dog it, son of a biscuit. Yeah, let's try getting rid of this. Let's try getting rid of that. Is that gonna? Oh, I still need to get. 20, here we go. That should take care of it. Yep, that's it. All right. So, guys, I I can't sing that bad, that well today. I wasn't prepared for that. I was not prepared for that. Okay, so I'm gonna post this. It's gonna show up twice in YouTube. Hey, Jace, I was just thinking about you today. My God, today. My God, today. I'm so happy to see, you have to go to church. You had to go to church to know, but let me tell you something. Right? Now, what was the next verse? Sometimes my clouds hang low, so low I can hardly see the road. I ask the question, Lord, why so much pain? But He knows what's best for me, although my weary eyes cannot see. So I'll just say, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I won't complain. All right, we're going to get out of here because my voice is weak today. I've been talking all day. Hey, how you doing in New York? How you doing in New York? Yes, Jace, I was sure enough thinking about you, child. Why so much pain? Okay, you know what? Let me tell you something. We're going to break this down today. I did not know we was going to have church today before we start the meditation, but we're going to have a little church today if that's all right with y'all. Can I tell you all, sometimes the pain that we've drawn into our own life so that we can go through the pain to get to the sunshine. So we can go through the pain so we can guide someone else through it. So we can go through the pain to gain the power. I was watching a TikTok, I think it was yesterday, and someone was saying on TikTok, and I don't disagree, like everybody's allowed to have their own ideas and their own opinions, but someone was saying, well, why is it that spiritual business mentors or spiritual mentors will tell you that you are to profit from your pain, and they say, well, you're not supposed to profit from your pain because you're still in your pain, then you haven't really done the work, and what is it really profiting you? And I think there's a misunderstanding when someone like myself says, go to that place of deep pain, and that's the place that you'll be able to find the beginning of your purpose. Go to the place of deep pain, and that's the place you'll begin to find the beginnings of your purpose. Because you didn't just go through that pain for nothing. You didn't just go through that pain just to go through pain. You didn't just go through that pain just for kicks and grins because for some reason somebody thought, for some reason spirit, source, love, creator thought that it would just be fun and games to have you go through the pain. That's not what it was for. The pain was so you could unlock the power. The greater the pain, the greater the power. Hello, somebody. The greater the pain, the greater the power. So when we ask why so much pain, and then the next line in that song is, but He knows what's best for me, even though my weary eyes cannot see. So I'll just say, thank you, Lord. I won't complain. So I used to think that was so sadistic. Why would God just say this is what's best for me? And I'm not going to sit here and say necessarily that it's what was best or what was for worse. What I am going to say is this: had I not gone through the pain, I would not be able to handle the power. Had I not gone through the pain, I would not be able to understand and enjoy the pleasure. Had I not gone through the pain, I wouldn't be able to come through on my purpose, right? And live that purpose to its greatest degree. I would not be able to live a life of my highest good had I not gone through the pain. So whenever I tell people about the pain that I've been through, whenever I tell some people about the pain that I've been through. And they say, I'm so sorry. And I said, don't be sorry. Because had I not had that pain, I would not be the woman I am today. Had you not gone through the pain, you would not be the person that you are today. The choice, though, is whether or not you're going to come through it and unleash and unlock the power behind it, or whether or not you're going to sit and wallow in it. Now, I know y'all did not intend to come to church today. That's right, Jess. God has been good to me. He's been very good to me, more than this world could ever be. But now I want you to, can I go a little bit further with you just for a second? I just want you to sit just for a second with me and understand that when we say God has been good to me, I want you to understand that God is you and you are God. God is you and you are God. So the minute you recognize that you've been so very good to yourself, the minute you love yourself enough and you recognize who you are as a divine being, that you have been so very good to you, more than the world could ever be. And if you cannot say that, I'm going to need you. I'm going to need you to get into alignment and get some clarity on who you are. Because the moment you stop putting all your power outside of you and you bring it back home, that's the moment you walk in it. Hello, somebody. Okay, I don't know. Some of y'all was ready. Some of y'all was not quite ready for that. Some of y'all, oh, y'all gonna have me singing No Pain, No Gain. That's what we going to. That's where we going. Now, come on now. That's right. That right there, right? You are God. God is you. You are part of the all. You are part of the creator consciousness. You are an aspect of it. I tell y'all this all the time. I don't know when y'all gonna get it, but I tell it to y'all all the time. We may not understand the why behind the what, but I can guarantee you we did it for a purpose. Okay, well, we're going to get some clarity. Sharon, how you doing, darling? How you doing, honey? It's so good to see you. Okay, now, we done gone to church already. We had 20 minutes of the sermon. I haven't passed the plate yet, but don't run out of here. Don't run out of here now, thinking you going to miss the altar call, because you ain't going to miss it. I'm going to put this link in here. I want y'all to go to this link. I'm so glad you're doing great, honey. I will go to this here. I want you to go to this link that's in the chat that I'm posting right now. It's fullmoon.lightworkeracademy.net. fullmoon.lightworkeracademy.net. We're going to change the screen share that I'm doing. So, oops, not that. So when you go to that screen, what you're going to see in on that screen, it's going to look something along the lines of this: full moon energy alignment ceremony. Now, it is saying for entrepreneurs. It also is for those who desire to be, and it's definitely for those who just desire to live the life of their highest good. But this is geared for us as entrepreneurs and those who desire to be, whether that's today, tomorrow, next year, or 2 years from now. But I am going to encourage you to do something for yourself very soon, because this economy is going a little whacked out. So we're going to be together for 2 hours on Thursday night because everybody's doing their stuff tonight, and a lot of people that might be doing stuff tomorrow night. But I'm gonna wait till Thursday night because I want us to both prepare and invigorate ourselves with this full moon energy, prepare for 8/8 Lionsgate, and then prepare on the 15th for the new moon. This is a very significant cycle. This is the first full moon since the nodes have switched, have changed to Aries and Libra. So let's get in alignment with not just the 7 chakras, but all 12 from our galactic gateway or divine gateway all the way down to our Earth star. Let's cleanse, let's visualize. We're going to do a crystal grid for clarity and decisiveness. And actually I need to change this because it's citrine, clear quartz, lapis lazuli, and I'll change this. And pyrite is what you're going to need for the crystal grid. But when you sign up, you'll get all the things that you're going to need to be able to print off the grid. We're going to do some meditations. I'm going to do some alignment. It is just $27, guys. And you can get your tickets right there. Okay. All right. Are you all ready for some? Thursday is expansion day. Exactly. Yes. Jupiter day. Jupiter day. Okay. Are we ready for our meditation? Are we ready? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me go here and I'm going to share a new screen with y'all. I'm going to play the music a little bit, then I'm going to stop it and bring it back because I want to be sure that not only can y'all hear me, but yeah, I want to be sure that you can hear me well. Okay, so I'm going to play this music. Hopefully my settings, let me make sure my audio. I think my audio should be all the way up. Okay, hang on, guys. Hold on 1 second. I think I need to do something where I'm sharing the sound. Hang on. Set it. No, present. You'd think this is the first time I had ever. Okay, I did say. Oh, you don't want to do it that way, huh? Okay, hang on, guys. I'm going to play this. You tell me if you guys can hear it. Okay, here we go. Can you hear the music, guys? Can you give me some hearts if you can hear the music, or just say no if you cannot? Because I don't think you can. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, gang, we're going to do it a different way. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Hang on. That's the beautiful thing about having things uploaded. So just give us 1 second. And share screen, share tab audio. Here we go. All right. Now let me know if you can hear this. Can you guys hear that audio at all? Okay. I got one more way to do it, gang. I got one more way. I apologize, guys. Okay. Now I'm going to try this. This the old-fashioned way. And we're going to see what we can do. We are going to see what we can do. I'm just going to try to play the audio. I'm going to upload the audio, but I don't know if you can hear it over me. So hear me over it. So bear with me. I'm going to add the track. And it's just going to take a couple seconds. All right. Now I know you'll be able to hear this. But I, guys, am going to stop my camera. Actually, I'm just going to put an overlay so I think you guys can still hear me. It's processing. I'm going to put the overlay. I know you'll be able to hear that. Okay, hang on 1 second. Here we go. And we'll cut this out later on so we just have the meditation. I appreciate y'all just hanging out with me for a little while. It's easier when I'm just like doing it on Zoom or something. Okay, perf. All right, so I am going to put my overlay on. My overlay up. Here we go. Can you all still hear my voice? Can you still hear my voice? Can you let me know on YouTube? Can you still hear my voice? Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Hey, Queen Chief of Three Kings. I love that. Okay, great. Here we go, guys. You ready? I want you guys to get comfortable. If you lay down and you pass out, that's not my problem. I can't help it. Okay? Not my problem. All right. I want you guys to close your eyes, get comfortable, and let's get ready and meditate. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Becoming aware of the top of your head. Aware of your face. Aware of the back of your head. Aware of your thighs. Aware of your hips. Your torso. Your shoulders. Moving energy down from the crown of your head down through your body, down your spinal cord, through your chakras, down through your legs, through your feet, to the soles of your feet, becoming relaxed in every cell of your body, surrounded by love, enveloped by peace, cradled by support, supported by power, by wisdom, by clarity and guidance. Your angels and your ancestors, your guides, those that have come before you, those that will come after you, every aspect of your being, is here now, in support of you, loving you, embracing you, cheering you on, letting you know you can do it. You are built for this. You were made for such a time as this, and no one else in this world or the next can fulfill your purpose but you. Now, as we have light shed on our lives, I bring your focus to your third eye, to the vision of the future and the clarity of the past and the knowledge of the present. And we bring focus, we soothe, we nurture, we bring in clarity. As all of the universe and all that is light speaks and sings over you, I open, reopen, reinvigorate, and reinitiate your third eye. You can see your future, the future that is of your highest good, the future that you came here to live, the future filled with purpose, filled with transformation, filled with healing and inspiration, abundance, prosperity, peace, nothing missing, nothing broken. That is the life that you came here to live. And as that life comes into focus, we see it more clearly now than we ever have before. And we see the obstacles in our way, and we see the winding road, and we see the ups and the downs, the hills and the valleys, the mountains and the plains. And even in this moment, as our heart says, how, your ancestors, your angels, your guides come to you now to support you, to say, not how, but who, but when, and now is the time, and you are the person, and this is the moment. The how does not matter. Know that you are supported, you're guided every step of the way. You have to make the decision to step out of your comfort zone, to not be concerned with the how, but to only see the what. And believe in it, and believe in yourself in this moment, that you were built for this. You were built for this, beloved. You were built for this. And as you are lifted up, you will see, as you look from high above, down below, there is nothing to fear. You are fully capable. You have to make the decision to fly. You have to make the decision to live. You have to make the decision to be whom you came here to be. The fog is clearing, and the people that you once saw that seemed that they were meant to be with you, thank them, because you're knowing now that that time has passed, and that's okay. You've grown, they've grown, the time has passed. And they could only go so far with you on this path. But as you lift up your eyes and look forward, you see so many more people there waiting for you. There's so many more helpers and collaborators, and you see a greater tribe than you ever thought you would that is there waiting for you to come, to shine your light on their path and to lead them along the way. Now, focusing in on your solar plexus chakra, feel the power rise. Feel the power rise. Feel the power begin again. Feel the strength return to your very being. The creativity in your sacral chakra, the foundation in your root chakra, and the decisive initiation in your solar plexus chakra unite right now in a beautiful dance of fire and water and earth that gives birth as the wind blows over it, which is you speaking life into you. And here begins the next part of your journey. Stop doubting yourself. Stop wondering. This is your time. You see your path. You may not understand everything you see, but you see it. And as you put one foot in front of the other, everything comes clearer. It's okay to waver for a moment, to not be sure, but you're ready to try. And we're releasing all doubt, all shame. We're releasing the feeling of not being enough. We're releasing all of the mistakes and missteps of the past because they only taught us something new for the future. Don't hold on to the negativity. Dust your feet off. Dust your shoulders off. And walk. Every step becomes clearer. Every step becomes surer. And every step you're supported. Now breathe in the essence of all those that are here to assist. Hold. Breathe out. Fill your lungs one more time. Breathe in. Hold. Relax. Let the energy go through your body. Breathe out. Amin. Amen. Ashe. Woo, that was good. How y'all doing? Come on back, y'all. Come on in the room. Hey, Indiana. Hey, AT2. Woo. Put some hearts in the chat if y'all saw a little something, something. If you felt a little something, something. Wow. I'll tell you what, I saw some clear paths for me that I hadn't even seen before, y'all. I saw some amazing paths that I had not seen before. Okay, you guys, y'all have been with me for a few minutes. Have any of y'all checked out that link that I put in here so y'all can come? That's just a very light energy of what we're going to do on Thursday. That's a light version of what we're going to do on Thursday. So I'm going to put the link in here one more time. We're going to do some more deeper meditation, deeper visualization, really get in and get some healing work done, and get our 12 chakras aligned. Okay, get our 12 chakras aligned. And I'll be doing some group energy healing. It's going to be a mixture of Reiki and shamanic healing as well. And then we're going to have our crystal grid. Now, if you do join us, the crystal grid stones that we need are going to be clear quartz. We're going to need lapis lazuli. I tried to choose stones that I figured most of you all would have. Citrine and pyrite. Those are the stones that we're going to need, okay? Just so you're aware. All right, let's get into the astrology of today, because I want you guys to be thinking about this and utilizing this energy. Let's get out of the habit of only using it for 2 weeks. I want us to get in the habit of using this energy that we are presented with and building upon, right? Building upon each level upon level, right? I think that a lot of times when we talk about, oh, well, we're going to use this energy for yada, 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 and then we think, okay, well, the new moon comes, so that full moon energy is just gone. That's not it. That's not proper energy conservation or usage. Okay, we're supposed to be using this energy on a continual basis and not just kind of discarding it as if it doesn't mean anything in 2 weeks. That's not a very good use of the energy, is it? Right? So there's a few things I want to I want to go over first and foremost. Here we are. This is the, oh, okay. All right. Where are we at? So this is here's the full moon, right? The moon itself, the sun is in Leo at 9 degrees. Happy birthday, Leos. The moon is in Aquarius at 9 degrees. What is very interesting that you'll notice is this moon is not making any aspects to anything else, except for a loose aspect to Jupiter. A loose aspect to Jupiter. And I say loose because it's really 4 degrees of separation, right? And the moon's moving away. So it's not even applying. It's kind of, right? It's diminishing. But that loose aspect that it's making is making something that we would call, or we would usually call in this case, a T-square, which that energy in and of itself, so both the sun and the moon are making this kind of loose T-square. What does that mean? That means we're feeling the unction to move. Yeah, I have really been going to church today because I have not said the word unction since I've been behind a pulpit. It gives us the unction to move. It gives us the unction to go on and act upon our dreams with Jupiter and Taurus. It's giving us the unction to say, these are my dreams, and this is what I aspire to achieve. This is what I aspire to possess. And dang it, I'm gonna give it to my darn self because ain't nobody else gonna give it to me. Am I right or am I wrong? Sometimes you got to give it to yourself because ain't nobody else going to give it to you. And I'm going to tell you what they used to, what the folks would say. I'm going to tell you what God loved. Okay. I'm going to tell you what God loved. While we are in this age of Aquarius that we have begun and we kind of still are moving into it. We're not fully in there, but we're pretty much there. The age of Aquarius is about gnosis. It's about you knowing yourself. It is about what can you do to help further the collective, but as an individual, also understanding that you are part of a collective. It is about collective justice. It is about collective knowledge. It is about the collective having a gnosis of self, and then how self relates to community fairly and justly. We are no longer in the age of a savior, aka Pisces, looking for somebody to come and take care of us. Now, I'm not saying Pisceans, y'all be looking for somebody to take care of y'all. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I am saying, though, is that the age of Pisces, the age of the fish, the age, right, it's different. It's a different energy. Piscean energy is a different energy. All of us water signs love to come in and be a savior. Sometimes we play Captain Save a Ho. Sometimes we, I don't mean no harm, but we love to come in and save the day. If you I am a Cancerian sun, Aries moon, Cancer rising. My Cancerian sun, if you come and you say to me, Lisa, I got a problem, my first instinct is, how can I fix your problem? That's right, Tenye, collective impact. How can I fix your problem? That's just, I'm wired that way. Air signs, on the other hand, are going to be like, oh yeah, but what you going to do to get out of it? Now, I might help you think for a second, but I'm not about to take your ish onto my back. So I want us to think about that while we're moving in this time. So if I'm going to put all of that together, then this full moon Since the first full moon, since the nodes moved, the north node moved into Aries, south node into Libra, this is really us really understanding where we fit into the collective consciousness and not looking outside of ourselves to figure out how the heck we fit in. I'm not looking for anyone else to fix my problems. I'm not looking for that. Now, will I work with people to help come up with the solution to the problem? Absolutely. But I ain't looking for you to fix my problem. That's not going to fly with me. So this T-square with Jupiter is saying, listen, you incarnated here with gifts. You've probably added a few on top of it. And they are here so that you can possess the land in certain ways so that you can expand your territory. Prayer of Jabez, expand your territory and utilize your gifts. What you got in your hand that you can use. And then how can you make a collective impact while also knowing yourself and not allowing yourself to get sucked in and become codependent, and there's a bunch of problems. Do you understand what I'm saying? Are you hearing me? Okay. All right. So that's the T-square situations. That's the only aspect it's making, other than, of course, the aspect to the sun. So it's literally saying, look, person, this is how deep down inside you really should be looking at things, considering things, and I need you to release everything else that ain't got nothing to do with it. So if you've been having like we will always have some sort of imposter syndrome. But if you're having crippling imposter syndrome, I'm going to need you to let that go. If you've been like, ooh, I don't know if I can really plan this out, make this happen, make this work, and you just keep spinning your wheels and you're like, well, maybe tomorrow. And tomorrow don't come. You be hearing tomorrow too, and then you hear put it on the flow and then put it on the flow again. And you know what I'm saying? Like it keep repeating. You know what I'm saying? The remix keeps happening, but you don't never really get to. It's time for you to act. That's what this is saying. It's time for you to act. It's time for you to get clear and be decisive, because the moment you gain that clarity and you make your decision, can I tell you, this is not even necessarily anything to do with spirituality. If you have any level of awakening at all, if you have any level of relationship with the all, if you have any discernment and insight at all, you yourself know that the minute you take one step towards the right direction, all of a sudden everything else opens up. That has literally happened to me within the last 24 to 48 hours. I took a ginormous step. I'm like, oh, I don't even know. I don't even know if this is right. Should I be doing this? I've been saying I'm going to do this, but I don't know. And I took a step. I signed my lease to move out to North Carolina, Greensboro. And then I'm still kind of like, oh, I don't know. But I took that step. And can I tell you, in the last 48 hours since I've taken that step, it's been nothing but blessings ever since. It's been nothing but blessings ever since. I took some other steps this weekend when we were out of power. And I was here by myself with the dogs and the cats and the fish with no power. I released some other people. A couple were just kind of hanging on. I'm like, why are you still hanging on? Why? No. But I energetically released them, whether or not they released themselves, so that others could come in. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is all about releasing all that stuff we have felt so emotional about. And with this moon in Aries, we can actually look at it objectively and say, whoa, hey, we didn't need that. What else is happening though? So I want some other thing. I want you to understand something. So we also have, okay, good. This is what we have: Mercury in opposition to Saturn in Pisces that is in retrograde. Mercury is in Virgo along with Mars in Virgo. But Mars is actually doing something real good. And we'll talk about Mars in a minute. But Mercury in opposition to Saturn. So a lot of the spiritual, especially esoteric, or kind of went out on faith structures that we have created or we were about to create, this is giving us a bit of a quandary. Now we're like, oh, wait, should I have done that? Should I still do that? Is it really time for me to do it? Am I doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like some of the things that we had set up or we thought we were about to do, we kind of backpedaling and I ain't sure. We're double thinking. But what's going to help us really move again and be decisive is Mars trining Jupiter. Mars in Virgo, trining, dead on, spot on, exactly. Jupiter in Taurus. Mars does not, let me tell you something, Mars likes to be in about maybe 2-3 spots. 4. Mars, of course, loves to be at home in either Aries or Scorpio. Mars will be in Leo. Okay, cool. Mars will hang out in Sag, but still okay. Everywhere else, Mars is like, look, oh, come on, man. Can we make a decision? Or can we not put so much water on this? Or can we please not put so much air on it? You're blowing my fire out. You know, you're blowing my high. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's either you're drowning me in water or you're putting my fire out. You know what I'm saying? So he's sitting there. Mars is sitting here in like mutable Earth. The Earth is quaking underneath it. But Mars is like, God dang it. Boom. This is what we're doing. Now we're going to make a decision. I ain't going for all this wishy-washy stuff. We're going to make a decision here today. And it's enlisted. So the main, like the big malefic has enlisted the big benefic in Jupiter. And it's like, hey, can we work a few things out here? I think we really need to make this decision. And I really believe we plan this out right. I'm hanging out here in Virgo. We're going to plan this out. And then I'm going to need you to go through there and execute that plan. Like, we're not moving off this anymore. We're standing 10 toes down on this and we're not moving from this anymore until we possess it. That's what that Mars trining Jupiter, along with this kind of loose T-square of move energy, is doing. So that's going to give us more than enough to overcome the, I'm not sure. So let me tell you something. I'm going to put this, and normally I would talk about Venus in retrograde. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to put this in perspective for you. There's a lot of things in this transit that are giving us an opportunity for a redo. We have Pluto in retrograde, back in Capricorn, back in the saddle again. Like, all right, you still ain't changed all that foundational stuff. I'm going to give you one more chance. Let's go do one more again. Okay. We have Neptune in one of its last, if not its last retrograde in Pisces before it starts to move into Aries, where it really don't like to be in all that fire and all that chaos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so it's saying, okay, we're going to hang on to these dreams now. We're going to do this, right? Remember your dreams. We have Venus up here in retrograde in Leo, and that's saying, who do you love and are you sure? You don't have to pretend to love something or someone that you don't. You ain't got to pretend. If it doesn't fit anymore, honey, it's time to release it and let it go. It's time to let it go. What looks like another love TKO. I think it's time to let it go. And that's okay, because we have enough support around you and support that's coming in. But that great prosperous in every area of your life energy can't come in unless you start letting some stuff go. Because you don't have no room. And that's what we're doing. Okay, so that's the energy in August, like all through. I want you to hold on to this and use this inspiration and continue to use it throughout all of August. Okay? All right. Yeah, stable expansion with an assertive energy. Yeah, child, I had no power. It was terrible. Okay, all right. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing? Whoo, that was the energy of that. Okay, now I done gone through the astrology. We done meditated. Whoo, what else is there for us to do tonight? There's not much left for us to do. I done preached, we done meditated, and I done talked about the astrology. I don't think there's any more for me to do tonight, y'all. I think we done it all, ain't we? We have done it all. Oh my goodness. All right. This is what I will do. I'm gonna give y'all one more chance here. I'm gonna put this in here. I hope y'all have signed up for this. Jay said, I definitely I'm gonna tell y'all something. Honestly, I kid with y'all, but sometimes I really do miss it. Sometimes but I just do it. I do it here just to walk it like we talking. Absolutely. Absolutely. We gotta walk the walk and talk the talk. So I put this in here again, guys. Fullmoon.lightworkeracademy.net is just $27. 2 hours. You'll get the crystal grid download and all that kind of good stuff. That it is going to be a powerful time. Those 2 hours, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope that's not too early for y'all Pacific stuff. For y'all Pacific folks, it's 4 to 6. God dang it, I should have made it a little bit later. Anyway, this is going to be a powerful time to be together. If you all some of y'all don't know how I do my crystal grids. I used to do them all the time, and I'll post it after this event. I'll post it for free. But so I give you, it's a 3-page document. I give you the grid. I give you a color coding to which stones we're using. I gave you the why, and then I give you the meanings behind the stone. So you can literally print off your grid. It's a piece of paper. You can print it off, put your stones on there, and use it. So we're going to activate our grids together. We're going to meditate. We're going to visualize. We are going to clear and align our chakras so that we can move into this new space. Now, if you're not an entrepreneur and you don't want to be, copy that link and send it to somebody that you know that does. If you want to be there anyway, take that link and copy and send it to somebody. Friends don't let friends pass this opportunity by. Okay? You don't let it happen. So go on there and do that. And if you would like to do some affiliate work as well with us, where you can end up with 3 friends and you get yours for free, just send me a note to for affiliate link. So basically, you would earn 30% commission on everyone that, signed up. And then basically you'd end up getting yours for free. All right. I want to have a ton of people in this room. All right, gang. It is the thrill of the shout. We're gonna do it anyway. I swear I'm going to book. We all gonna get together before this year's out. So I think Jace is a musician, right? So we might end up getting together out in LA. I'm gonna need Jace. We're gonna need to fly some folks in. We're gonna need some tambourines. I'm gonna need some singers. I know lied to too long. I know you could preach too. We're gonna have a couple preachers. Anyway. All right, gang. I'm gonna let y'all go. We're just over an hour. We did good tonight. We'll be back. We'll be back sooner than later. Not a washboard. You done went there. Queen Chief of... She said a washboard. How that happen? Oh, let me ask y'all this question. Listen, there's been a lot that's happened here in the recently. Jesus, Lord help us all. Some of y'all I think probably saw that doomsday cult mother, Lori Vallow, that unalived her 2 children. She just got sentenced. We had people faking missing that they missing. We got things happening there. There's a lot that's going on in the natural world. And I really haven't been on here talking about it a lot. So I'm probably going to put up a poll on the community wall or comment below here. Let me know if you want me to talk about it. Natasha, you could clap offbeat. Girl, we'll teach you the offbeat. Let me know if there's any of that you want me to talk about. I'm going to resurrect the Sunday Soul podcast, and I feel like that there's some of that I need to have some adult discussions about. Also, we're going to launch a new podcast. It might be something like Soulpreneur, Mind Your Business. It might be Lightworker, Mind Your Business. I don't know. But that's going to be set up definitely for spiritual and heart-centered entrepreneurs. And we're going to launch that podcast as well. And I'm thinking about one more, but I'm not sure. So just keep on the lookout. Keep on the lookout. I have been thinking also about a panel podcast. So it would really be kind of cool if we could have a couple people on that podcast with me, at least one of them on a regular basis, so that we could have a panel discussion. Okay. I bet you can sing. I know you can sing. Lady D, I'm going to start talking about it. Queen Chief of 3 Kings. I like it when you talk about the hot topics from a spiritual perspective. No one else is doing it. It's very unique. You know what? I'm going to do it. We're going to do that. We'll get back to it. And I might just do it continually doing it in a podcast format. I mean, the Sunday Soul podcast might just end up coming on whenever, any day of the week. Because that can give me an opportunity to talk about different things. Awesome. Yeah, listen, I don't know why they did not impress me with them aliens. We already knew them aliens was here. We already knew. So that didn't do nothing for me. What you just confirm where we are. You've been lying to us all this time. Why do I care? Maybe them aliens would take y'all somewhere. I don't care. Yeah, let's do that. I want to do that. Jace, I'll be back out in LA hopefully soon, child. I got to move first, but then I'll be back out there. But we need to talk. Call me on the cell phone. Late night when you need. Okay, anyway, let me get out of here. Now I'm getting punchy. All right, gang. Thank you for being here so much. I appreciate y'all. We're going to do this again very soon. I promise. Now, this I will promise. I promise that. So I'm going to put some topics up for Sunday Soul Podcast. And I'm also going to put up where if you would like to be a co-host, if you would like to be a co-host, I will put up, email me as well. And we'll have some interviews / tryouts or whatever. I'm thinking I would like to do a spiritual panel. So if you're interested in being a co-host, you can commit to coming and hanging out with a sister on a regular basis. It'll keep me here on a regular basis. Because I'll be like, dang it. And maybe we just rename the podcast. I don't know. I'm up for it. Then look on my community post or go to my Instagram or my Facebook and let's talk about it, okay? All right, love you guys. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Do not forget to go and sign up for the full moon energy alignment ceremony. There is a link in the description as well. I will see y'all very soon. Love you guys. Bye.